In today's filtered world, many families might feel the pressure to put on a perfect face. But in this week's Pro-Life Focus, we introduce you to a Catholic couple encouraging families to be authentic and holy, and sometimes that looks a little messy. Peek inside of any home, and you'll find family life often looks a little messy. For Steubenville, Ohio couple Mike and Alicia Hernan, it's something they know all too well.
What do we know? Well, I think every family is messy, really. I mean, that's the reality, whether you have one child or 10 children, because life always throws things at you that you don't expect.
Married for 25 years, they have 10 kids and have learned their share of parenting lessons along the way.
We have 10 kids from ages 6 to 23. And if each child was the same, we would have been perfect parents a number of years ago.
Exactly.
But each one is so different. I feel like they didn't come with a manual in the first place, but each time we have to almost relearn parenting, especially when we had teenagers and figuring all that out.
Mike and Alicia say they wish they had mentors who accompanied them in their family journey to help them figure things out. After some nudging from a priest and friends, the two decided to step into a role they wish someone had filled for them.
Welcome to Messy Parenting, a Catholic conversation on marriage and family. I'm Mike Hernan.
I'm Alicia Hernan.
And in 2015, they created the Messy Family Podcast.
There was a period in our life where we had 5 teenagers living under our roof, and it was a very crazy time.
Their Catholic conversations cover a multitude of family topics and real-life advice.
Get to a place where you are walking the talk. You're not just telling them what to do. And then if you're at the dinner table, dads, moms, no phones.
The couple is clear. They're not counselors. They're not pediatricians. They are parents who just want to share their learned lessons with others.
Sometimes we're sharing our mistakes, a window into our world, but also just giving them broad principles that they can think about and parent perfectly for their kids.
Right.
Because there is no perfect plan out there, but we're sharing hopefully some of our stories, but also the wisdom of the church so that people can apply it to their own unique family.
Over 100 episodes later, the podcast is now downloaded by 10,000 families each month. With this virtual mentorship success, the Catholic couple has now decided to take their podcast and build it into a ministry, with the launch of the Messy Family Project last month. Their website includes podcast episodes, downloadable resources, and recommended books.
The Messy Family Project is an organization dedicated to serving parents, empowering them to build vibrant Catholic families in a culture that really has gone crazy with our values. And this is where we believe is the most important work of the church today, is renewing and supporting families.
The Messy Family Project is an empowering platform because in a world that likes to plan parenthood, Mike and Alicia Hernan remind couples there's no such thing as a picture-perfect family. Can you speak to how the message of a messy family is countercultural in a world that prioritizes planning and perfect timing and filtered lives on social media?
Yes. Because I think there's an image, the Pinterest perfect family, it doesn't exist. I mean, on social media, there's just this greater propensity to just put your perfect face forward, right? And as people look around with mommy blogs and all of that, there's mommy wars that go on, that people are looking at this ideal that really isn't real. And what we want to offer is just pull back the curtain and say, it's okay to not be perfect as the world would want you to be.
We really want to be mentors, virtual mentors to couples and to families all over this country who are just doing the best they can. And they just need an example of our family, just kind of open up our doors and say, look, this is hard. You make mistakes. You mess up sometimes. It's okay. Keep going. God is faithful. He'll be there for you.
This Catholic couple believes embracing the mess can be a purifying experience.
And I think that what we have learned through our experience of parenting is just that your kids really make you holy. Like your kids really make you holy because they reveal your weaknesses. But at the same time, you love them so much, you're compelled to be the best person that you possibly can be for the love of this child.
The project aims to empower parents, strengthen marriages, and bring families closer to Christ, because families are society's building blocks.
When we look at the church, we have to recognize that the family is the building block of all of society, but of the church. You know, John Paul II would say, so goes the family, so goes the church in the world. And so sometimes we get so caught up in the big things that are out of our control that we miss that which is right within our own home.
The Hernans believe this is the age that families will renew the church, so we need them to be holier than ever.
In light of the church sex abuse crisis happening right now, does that especially speak to the need for families to be holy?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because I do not believe you are not going to have holy religious. You will not have holy priests. They are not coming from and or supported by holy families. And if we want holy priests in the future, they are formed right here in your family.
The Messy Family Project is a way to transform the world, starting from your very own home.
You can find out more at messyfamilyproject.org.